Yeah, what's good, y'all, man? It's Marquis, aka Cevere, from Boston, man. We going to Houston, Texas, man, to go visit MGK. It's his seventh studio album. It's called Lost Americana. August 8th, 2025 is its release. About 45 minutes of pure heat. You know, we doing this channel. We break down each record song by song and show love and admiration for the music, the musicians, the producers, the engineers, the person that ring the triangle, like whoever, you know what I mean? Shoot, but yeah, just whoever was involved, man. So shout out to everybody on the forefront of this album. Let's get right into it, man. Like, subscribe, share the video. What's your favorite songs on this album? Listen, it's an incredible project, right? It's an incredible album. I usually say at any, I guess any beginning of any most videos is this an album of the year contender for you? Like, I'm not sure, if you listen to MGK or you categorize his music, but I know, like, on the rock front, he's pop. This is pop, right? So this is kind of pop rock, I would say, right? He's known. He's a known musician. He's a known artist. So I'm guessing he's going to be, or this album's gonna be up for, like, an award. Like, what do you guys think? Let me know. So, all right, let's get into it, man. Number one is Outlaw Overture, right? Now, so MGK starts off with like a nostalgic 1990s type rock and roll ish type, vibe. It feels like alive, right? Like the long hair, the loud guitars, the heavy drug records, right? Like, from 1980s, right? The rock stars, the Van Halens, right? So this album starts off with a bang, right? It really do. So then the second half, this is a 2-for-1 record. So that's why I like, this is dope. Because it was unexpected. I was like, oh, okay, I'm rocking out. All of a sudden the second half kind of, mellows out. Then MGK like gets his his James Dean on, He puts the white collared shirt on and with the cigarette, tilted in his mouth, you know what I'm saying? With the beautiful blonde and maybe a brunette on the other side, you know what I'm saying? With the curly hairs in the hair, I'm trying to give y'all a visual, That's what MGK is doing too. But number two, I believe this is his first single, Glitch. First single, I believe it's the first single. Feels like a radio hit though, a song that get people actually to this album. So I think people hearing this song, they're probably like, oh, this is gonna be a great album. It's a great single, and I'm pretty sure this is why people were like, yo, I can't wait for this album to drop. Song has MTV written all over it. If you guys know, speaking of 90s and 80s, and I think MGK is bringing a lot of that nostalgic back from for rock and roll. Like, that's what he's bringing it back. Here on this album. So MGK has like that Rolling Stone aura, man. Papa was a Rolling Stone. MGK looked like, and that's why MGK can get along with like every culture. Like, he got like every culture in him, man. Like, MGK is cool. He's a cool dude, man. Number three, Don't Wait, Run Fast. Okay, we back in the mosh pit. Yep, we back in the mosh pit with this song. 1980s leather, like a rebel drummer maybe, or like a drug addict, lead singer type of rock song. That's what this is. That's what this record is. Don't wait, run fast, right? Rock out, rock out. Number four is Goddamn. uh, MGK leaves, you know, he leaves everything on the table. You can hear his passion, his vulnerability. You feel his pain over these sick drums. The drums are dope. Shout out to all the musicians, instruments, whoever's playing. Like dude, everybody that's playing all the instruments. And we know MGK plays as well, plays the guitar. So he's probably playing on every track. I'm pretty sure. I didn't dig too deep. Fact checkers. Let me know who played all the instruments. Fact checkers in the comments below. But yeah, number 5 is Vampire Diaries. This vampire is dangerous to humanity and himself. Open those journals and tell your stories. He got his vampire journals open, and he's telling us what's going on. This song's also like a kind of an example of the crawl, walk, run, and then what type of record, right? You gotta crawl before you walk, and you gotta walk before you run, premise. But what are you doing after that? Are you flying? I'm just saying, what are you doing after that? You know what I mean? Number 6, Miss Sunshine. This easily can be another radio record hit song, sort of like number 2, Glitch. You got the music, you got the lyrics, you got the vibe, the subject matter. It gives it that radio repeat aura. The songs you hear in the song in the car every day. Like if you got the radio on. I don't know if do y'all still listen to the radio? When y'all in y'all car, do y'all still listen to the radio? Just want to know. Just a question. Again, don't forget that MGK is actually playing the guitar in a lot of this music. I'm pretty sure he's getting a lot of credit on these records. So let's get back into the album. Again, like, subscribe, share the video. What songs are your favorite on this album? Do me a favor, get the books, man. I got 9 books out. Get the books. You know what I'm saying? Go read. Get the merch. I got a lot of merch. I'm an artist, man. I be doing my, designing my merch for the whole family. So y'all go check out the merch, man. Go check out the merch closet, man. A lot of stuff in there. That's in the description. Y'all can support me with a $1 beer, $1 coffee type, $1 tea thing in this description. Or listen to the music, man. I executive produce music, so exec. So listen to all the music that me and these artists are putting out. You know what I'm saying? All right, let me get back into the album, y'all. But y'all support however y'all can. Read the books. Wear the merch. And listen to the music. So number 7, is Sweet Coraline. Sweet Coraline. Love records, man. MGK in pure rock form on this song. MGK is having relationship issues, and the solid rock music is leading him into his feelings. Like he's getting into it, man. You know what I'm saying? So, no, but he's in rock form, pure rock form, and this album, I'm telling you, album of the year contender. It's an album of the year contender. I'm pretty sure this will be at least nominated for some type of award. What do you guys think? Let me know. What's your favorite songs? Do you think it's a great album? Let me know. Number 8, another great record, Indigo. This song grew on me. MGK is a poetic, all-star. He's in, poetic mood. He's in poetry mood right now, spitting bars. And then he rocks out in the same format, same record, Song shows and reminds us that this dude is talented. we're getting, you know, pieces of MGK, man. He's doing the rock, he's doing the rap. He can do both. Yes, he's great at rap. He's great at rock. He's great at country. You know, there's country elements in this album. There's all types of elements, poetry elements. There's, you know, spoken word elements. There's, you know, all type of, you know, elements in his music. He's an artist. You know, you gotta give him that. You know, he's an artist. Like he has it. He has the it factor. You know, speaking of the it factor, number 9 is called Starman. You know, rock star honoring rock star music. That's what, you know, he is. He's a rock star honoring other rock stars. And this particular song, he's doing a remake, right? MGK remakes and respects a classic rock record, giving it a unique spin. You know, it's solid, man. I like it, man. It's a dope record. Some people think it's dangerous to remake certain, you know, hit records, but, you know, it is. You take the risks, and he took the risk, and I believe it worked out for him on this one. Number 10 is Tell Me What's Up. This is another great record. The end of this album's crazy. The beginning of the whole album's fantastic. Like the beginning is it's insane. The middle kind of like gets you to, you know, he's kind of like more, he's getting you into the, you know, he's giving you a lot more wordplay, right? You know, and then like at the end again, he takes you in, he sinks you into his world, man. Like this, I like this album, man, I'm telling you. So number 10, Tell Me What's Up. It's journal rap. You know, that's what, you know, I'm getting from it. MGK is speaking on this joint. MGK is addressing his haters. He wants to know what's up at all times. It's kind of like anxiety rock. Anxiety, like he got anxiety, and he's like rocking out, and he's writing in his notebook. You know, he got anxiety, man, and he's just spilling it all out, and it's coming to us and coming out those speakers, right? Yeah. This is good music. Number 11. Oh man, Can't Stay Here. This is my joint right here. Strong country rock song that would also be a great ballad. This song would be a great ballad. Song gives a lot of feeling. You know, Can't Stay Here. You know, I feel this record. Maybe it's like it feels to me. It's like he's a rock star Martin throwing people out the house. Remember Martin, this Martin show. Martin Lawrence, and he was throwing people out the house. He was always throwing people out the crib. And that's what it feels like here. It's like a rock star. Like you can't stay here. You know, he's talking about relationships, but you know, say different relationship people, you know, friends, you know, lovers, like you can't stay here. Like, and I think it goes deeper too, because I think he's saying you can't stay here too mentally. So he's trying to like delete you from his brain. Like I don't know what you guys think. This is one of my favorite records. Number 12, Trending Water. Just another fantastic record. Those drums are hitting. Each record gives you, you know, a different set of goosebumps. I get a different set of goosebumps. Listen to each record and song by MGK. Right? MGK he's a musician. You know, he's an artist with a soul. You know, with a heart and with morals. So you kind of get more. You get more to him. Like you can really feel this artist out, man, because he's really spilling, you know, his guts out in a sense, right? So, you know, on these albums and these records. Like, subscribe, share the video, comment below. What songs do you love from this album? Number 13 is Orpheus. MGK is stuck in the matrix of love. Relationships are full of hardship with elements of pure love, desire, and admiration. And, you know, he's just, you know, who's not in a relationship? You know, it's funny, you know, when you say relationship, people just think, you know, dating, right? Like, you're in a relationship with your mom, you're in a relationship with your father, your grandfather, grandmother, you know, you're in a relationship with your kids, your daughter, your son, you know, your friend, you're in a relationship with sisters and brothers, so, you know. But yeah, this album is incredible. I do like it. 2025 est 19XX LLC, Interscope Records. What do you guys think about it, man? Like MGK, Machine Gun Kelly. I guess is Machine Gun Kelly the rap version, right? I think Machine Gun Kelly is when he's a rapper, and MGK is when he's a rock star. I guess. Let me know. Let me know, fact checkers. What is the answer to that question? But yeah, his seventh studio album, MGK Lost Americana. Coming back from Houston, Texas. We're back in Boston, Massachusetts, baby. The Bean. Now, but you guys think there's a message behind the album itself? Each record. Let me know. Let's talk. Let's speak. Let's get busy. You know what I'm saying? In the comments below. But besides that, I want you guys to support MGK. Support me if you can. Get the books, listen to the music, and get the merch. And go love yourself. Go out there, love yourself, man. Get in that mirror. You know what I mean? Get some of these songs are like positive. Throw them in there. In the morning, wake up to them. Get that affirmation to yourself first. And then be like, then you feel that love to yourself. Then you can spread that love elsewhere, man. Because when you step in those rooms, it's energy. And you have energy. You got to bring that positive aura, that energy everywhere. And don't let those vampires drain you. So you don't have to write in your vampire diaries. I'm just looking at these titles of these records again. Let me get out of here, man. I'm drunk off loving music right now. So like, subscribe, share the video, comment below. Love, love, love. Show some love. Let's bring Love Boat back. The Love Boat sailing in you.